Hallo Leute, willkommen zurück zur Stanley Parable. Das sind unseren zweiten Teil jetzt. Und in der letzten Episode sind wir einmal durchgekommen, haben genau auf die Stimme gehört, was sie gesagt hat. Und ich hoffe, dass jetzt ein bisschen mehr aufgeklärt wird noch. Ich habe auf Pause gedrückt. Eigentlich mache ich ja mal so nahtlose Übergänge. Aber zwischen der Aufnahme war ich kurz am Telefon. Und da hat er, weil ich einfach stehen geblieben bin, angefangen zu reden, der Erzähler. Also, deswegen habe ich schnell auf Pause gedrückt, dass ihr das nicht verpasst. Er hat auf jeden Fall erzählt, dass Stanley einfach nur da stand und nichts tat. Wenn ich jetzt auf Spiel fortsetzen drücke, wird er mitten im Satz weitermachen. Also, er hat angefangen mit Stanley, stand einfach da und hat nichts gemacht und hat nur in den leeren Raum geguckt. Und da mache ich jetzt weiter und halt kurz die Klappe.
He can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Okay, also er war einfach da gestanden und wundert sich, wie lange er durchhalten wird, ohne zu sterben, so in der Art oder wie.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Aber diese Papiere waren doch alle noch nicht da. Kaffeetasse steht auf jeden Fall noch da. Die ist mir aufgefallen.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nein, wir gehen diesmal rechts rum. Komm.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Genau, wir gehen jetzt mal in die Arbeiter.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay. Was ist das?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Ja, okay. Wir gehen weiter.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Geh da lang.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Ja, ich glaube, wir kommen jetzt wieder genau an die Stelle, an der wir vorhin waren.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
What? Das ist ja cool.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Komm mal klar, Junge.
No,
Was?
no, not the right.
Was?
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right,
Okay.
left, down, left, right.
Oh,
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Darf ich da jetzt durch? Danke. Da waren wir schon mal.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Was? Warum? Jetzt sind die Papiere wieder weg. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Auf dieser Tasse drauf. I hate Monday. Ich auch. Was ist denn heute? Donnerstag, glaube ich.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Was?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay,
Yes.
then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Ja. Wir gehen mal da in den Meeting Room. Aber das war doch vorher ganz anders. Aber
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
ich bin doch den normalen Weg gelaufen.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh,
What
du
could it
wiederholst
mean?
dich, Junge.
Stanley decided
Ruhe.
to go to the meeting
Ruhe.
room. Perhaps
Sag
he
ruhig.
had simply missed a memo.
Psst.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Hier 5, 6. Kann ich durch das Glas durch? Nein. Kann ich durch die Tür hier? Nein. Kann ich rein? Auch nicht. Was ist mit diesem Spiel los?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Aber.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Aber der.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Wir haben gewonnen!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Und jetzt?
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Das war doch fair, wir haben doch
I'm
nichts
getting
gemacht.
weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Ist da jetzt eine Linie auf dem Boden?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Oh, Moment. Cool. Folgen wir der Linie. Aber die ging vorher geradeaus. Es ist ein anderer Weg.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Ja, zum
Here's
Ziel.
a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way,
Warum
is
ist
the
es...
story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Sind die alle bescheuert? Was ist denn das für ein Ort? Echt jetzt? Hä? Was?
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
An was soll ich gucken? Fern? Guck mal kurz, was ist. An die. Ich soll die Möbel mir merken. Aber welche jetzt genau? Die hier? Oder die hier? Also hier sind 2 Stühle. Da ist doch nicht wirklich viel zu merken. Also.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh. Aber. Wir sind vorhin da lang. Und dann gehen wir jetzt halt mal da lang.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Ja. Ja. Okay, das Spiel ist wirklich so, wie ich es mir erwartet habe. Das ist ja völlig krank. Ich blicke überhaupt nicht mehr durch, aber es ist sehr nett gemacht und in der nächsten Folge schauen wir uns die Linie diesmal hinführt. Vielen Dank, dass ihr mir zugeschaut habt. Denkt an den Daumen nach oben, wenn es euch gefallen hat. Lasst mir einen Kommentar da, was ihr von dem Spiel denkt. Hätte ich andere Wege gehen sollen oder was meint ihr dazu? Bis zur nächsten Episode. Tschüss.